Hello everyone, I am Chothani and my student code is PCM23100. I am in my first semester in a master's program at SEPT University studying construction engineering and management. This semester's studio focuses on the construction project formulation and appraisal, and we are given various projects to look at. I will be walking you through a feasibility study for a biomethanation plant in this presentation. Let us begin with a project brief. The city currently produces 4,500 tons of solid waste per day, which contaminates land and groundwater and causes other environmental problems. There are plans to build a biomethanation plant to improve waste treatment services. Upon receiving organic feedstock at the plant location, the biomethanation plant processes it in an anaerobic digester to create biomanure. The digester produces biogas, which is then processed further in the upgrading unit to create bio-CNG. After being compressed, cascaded, and fed into the gas system, this bio-CNG is then sold in stores. Both the transportation industry and the kitchen find uses for bio-CNG. The project's client is the municipal corporation with a budget of Rs 150 crore. The project requires 17 acres of land, has an 18-month completion timeframe, and follows the PPP model, which is design, build, finance, own, and operate. The primary goals are to improve public health and environment quality, generate income for the municipal corporation, and enhance waste treatment facilities. Moving further to choosing by advantage or CBA, which is a lean tool. So by highlighting project components that must be improved for the project to succeed, this tool helps in decision making. Two design problems were found to be unique to our project. Upgradation technology and roofing materials are being used. We must choose the right biogas upgrading technology for our biomethanation plant. This technology should ensure that the upgraded gas meets our specific requirements, particularly in terms of having a high methane content. The aim is to produce gas with a significant amount of methane, which is essential for various applications. Therefore, our decision revolves around selecting the most suitable method to enhance biogas quality, making it rich in methane. This choice is crucial to meet our operational needs and achieve desired output in our biomethanation process, making it a fundamental decision in the plant's overall success. Here are some of the key bio upgrading technologies options we identified. First one is pressure swing absorption technology. Second is membrane separator, and third is water scrubbing technology. And we also identified must want parameters. Research papers and interviews with consultants and contractors helped identify the attributes. These attributes were then assigned a weight based on the interviews, which was ultimately utilized to determine the overall score for each choice. Here, the table 2 shows 4 sample attributes used for comparison of the different options. First is the methane content, in which higher the methane content, the better is the scoring for each option. As you can see, MPSA technology has high scores for these attributes. So 8 different distinct attributes were selected in order to determine the final importance of advantage or IOS score. All 3 scores for the various technologies are displayed in table 3. These scores were then put on the graph next to the system's cost. We can see water scrubbing technology has lower score and membrane separator and MPSA technology has higher scores. As water scrubbing technology is used only for the small scale plant, for larger plant like this one, its operational and maintenance cost also increases, and for membrane separator technology is not suitable for the municipal solid waste in India. So MPSA technology emerges as the optimal choice due to its cost effectiveness and low energy consumption when compared to the alternative technologies. Similarly, for design problem 2, which is roofing material, it becomes important for our project because it has the area of 1350 square meter, which is to be constructed in different pre-engineered building in biomethanation plant. Here 5 different attributes were used for comparison of the different options, which is galvanized metal sheets and galvalume metal sheets. 8 distinct attributes were selected in order to determine the final importance of advantage or IOA score. Both scores are displayed and the cost of the roofing materials were put on the graph next to the IOA score. The optimal and cost effective choice with excellent IOA is the galvalume metal sheets. It offers a longer lifespan, greater tensile strength, and lower thermal expansion when compared to galvanized sheets. Target value design or TVD is one of the another lean methods that our studio has implemented in order to improve the efficiency of construction engineering and process management. Target value design minimizes project cost by working together with clients, designers, contractors, and BIM modelers to optimize the process. For this activity, a particular part was selected as an example. In our case, the control room for the biomethanation plant. The client has selected the control room as the designated element for overseeing, regulating, and enhancing the diverse process and systems engaged in the production of bio-CNG for organic waste materials. Client's brief: our area of control room should be 50 square meter and it should be adequate for 5 staff members. This is used by the designer's brief, and designers will give its design brief as material specification, electrical specification, structural specification, furniture specification, and other material, including those for flooring, plastering, and wall finishing materials, etc. And the BIM modeler receives the finished design to create a BIM model. The contractor uses this model to determine the project's ultimate cost. After that, the client receives this component back and provides the savings that they needed. In our case, 8% of the savings. As a result, the component's price dropped from 23.4 lakhs to 21.5 lakhs. In the second design, the client, designer, contractor, and BIM modeler collaborated to produce the best and most cost-effective design possible. In the first design, each stakeholder worked independently to perform their assigned role. In our case, the control room is important to oversee and enhance the production process of bio-CNG from organic waste materials. Specific material requirements meant that design adjustments were necessary to maximize efficiency. In this instance, the plan was modified to include new electrical specification for lighting fixtures, furnishings, doors and windows that were reduced than the original layout, as well as changes to the control room ceiling. The cost was reduced by the over 10.5%, exceeding the client's necessary 8% target cost. Thus, TVD's goal was accomplished. Project contract structure. The choice of consultants and contractors can significantly affect the project's outcome. To do this, the need and project specification must be used to establish the project procurement plan. One of the consultants for the biomethanation plant are feasibility consultant and project management consultant. For their selection, various methods can be used by the municipal corporation. In this project, quality cum cost based selection or QCBS method is being used, with having 70% of technical weightage and financial weightage having 30%. As this project involves highly technical and complex services where project failure risk is elevated, the feasibility study plays a vital role in determining the project's viability, encompassing crucial aspects like cost benefit analysis, location assessment, and topographical survey. So, the technical proposal evaluation of feasibility consultant is having different weightages like 30% of key personnel and team member and of methodology, and 20% of experience and annual turnover of last 3 years. And also, work packages is being divided in 4. In first work package, feasibility study, procurement of consultant, and PPP developer comes having the cost of 3 crores of work package 1. And in work package 2, architectural design, structural design and MEP design is being there, having the cost of 56 lakh. And in work package 3, civil work and MEP work, which is one of the major cost, involves 123 cr. And in work package 4, operation and maintenance comes with the 20% of the operation and maintenance years, which comes around 60 crores. Then procurement of contractor. There are three stages in which the contractor can be selected. The first is the selection of tender invitation, where two options are provided: open tender and limited tender. The open tender method is the most appropriate choice for this project because it encourages healthy competition, leading to higher royalty payments from the developer to the AMC. In this method, the developer offering the highest royalty to the project's developer will be the most preferred candidate. Such a scenario of competitive bidding enables developers to offer higher royalties, benefiting the project. Second stage is selection of contract type, where three options are provided, which is item rate contract, EPC contract and PPP contract. Here PPP contract is best suitable because private expert prioritize profit, completing profit faster than the government due to additional resources. Usually EPC contracts need a clear and detailed plan for a plant, but in this case the municipal corporation doesn't have the technical know-how to make plan that, so they will use a PPP contract instead. In third stage is selection of bidding system, in which single stage two envelope system is being selected. In single stage two envelope bidding system, when a contractor submits a bid for a project, they do it is two separate envelopes. The first envelope has information about their qualification and technical details. The second envelope holds their financial details and the price they are offering for the project. First, they open the first envelope to check if the bidders meet the qualifications. If they do, then they open the second envelope to see their price. If the bidders don't meet the qualifications, their second envelope isn't even opened and it's returned to them. This system is used for projects that are not very expensive but are quite technically complicated. So the technical criteria is bidder who has experience of processing at least 200 TPD mixed waste MSW shall also be considered along with present eligibility. The bidder in its technical bid should give in details of the technical presentation for the proposed plant and any technical tie-up or self-owned technology to prove its technical capacity. All certificates, work orders should be attached. Financial criteria. The bidder is required to show an average annual financial turnover 30% of the total project cost over the past 3 financial years. The bidder must have a net worth 30% of total project cost as of March 31, 2023. Holding company of the bidder, where the bidder is 100% subsidiary of holding company, should have net worth of rupees 40 crore. And in technical proposal evaluation, average annual turnover at least 3 years and net worth as on 31st March 2023 having 50-15% weightage, and experience in setting up an operational municipal solid waste processing facilities have 20% weightage, and experience in setting up and operating biomethanation bio-CNG plants based on solid waste have 20% weightage. So evaluating the contractor is essential due to the project's political, environmental and social importance. The chosen bidder must disclose the necessary background and skill, so specific evaluation standards are required. Conclusions. In choosing by advantage, two components were identified for the project. For the upgradation method, it was inferred that even with lower importance of advantage, pressure swing adsorption is much cheaper than the other technologies and hence it chosen, and for the roofing material, galvalume metal sheets is the most suitable alternative. And in target value design, the control room is a critical part for the efficient operation of the plant. So it may not have aesthetic value, but the design needs highly specific materials, This makes it difficult to replace them without failing to comply with the specification. In such a case, design gets revised to use the space in a smarter and more efficient manner. And concluding project contract strategy, while the present methodology is selection of consultants through a quality cum cost based selection, and in case of contractor the evaluation criteria are kept strict so that bidder of only high experience and high quality of completed work can be allowed to bid. Thus, an effective plan and a feasibility assessment for a biomethanation facility can be developed while keeping this consideration in mind. I thank every one of my professors and peers for their assistance in helping me better understand Studio 1 of construction, project formulation, and appraisal as I wrap up my presentation. Thank you.